Great to have you with us. In our first story, authorities of the LACMA hospital have isolated patients who shared the same ward with one of the doctors suspected to have contracted COVID-19. Municipal Health Director of LACMA, Jacqueline Lamy, told Captain Smart of our sister station at Dome FM that the patient has since been referred for further testing and examination.
Yes, the doctor has confirmed positive in the hospital. It was not confirmed in the hospital. It was confirmed somewhere else.
It was not confirmed in the hospital?
No.
Somewhere
it was confirmed
else.
Somewhere else.
Is it here in Accra or any other part of the country?
Yeah, here in Accra.
Here in Accra.
Yes,
okay. When was this?
That was last week. We got the report last week Friday.
You got the information last week Friday?
Yes, please.
And I don't know, even between the time you got the information, whether he was coming to the hospital and attending to patients.
No, he was not.
He was not?
No, he was asked to do a national takeover for his management as a protocol.
Okay, so he'd never visited the hospital after he was tested positive?
No, he hasn't been to work.
But I know
at that point, the protocol, he's supposed to go into the treatment center, and that is what he's doing.
You would have a better and fair idea about health than some of us. We're told that the gestation period is between 3 and 14 days. So between the time he was tested positive, where was he?
He was at work.
He was at work?
Yes.
Have you started anything to find out from the people that he got in contact with?
Yes, please. As soon as we found out that we got a report that he was positive, measures were put in place to protect both the staff and the patients that he came in contact with. And we started doing that on Friday. So those he came into contact with, that is his contact, were informed and they were asked to self-isolate. And so they've all gone into self-isolation or quarantine. And as protocols say, we are also doing contact tracing. We are following them up for the next 14 days to find out if they develop any symptoms of COVID-19. And the patients that he dealt with, they've also quarantined them. They are tested. All the staff and patients were also tested before they were asked to do them. So we did those tests on Saturday, Sunday, and some yesterday. The patients that were sick on the ward, those that were stable, were discharged, and so that we could empty the ward and have it fumigated. And the place will be fumigated and will be vacant for the next 36 hours before we can have access to those wards.
Now, one of the Ghanaians who tested positive for COVID-19 in Tamale has escaped. The young lady, who authorities say is in her early 20s, is said to have scaled the wall behind the hotel, which is serving as a quarantine center. Now, the Northern Region Minister, Salifu Said, confirmed this to Joy News. He joins us on the telephone with more. Good afternoon, sir. Where were the security personnel keeping a check on these people?
Okay, good afternoon and thanks to you and your cherished listeners. Yes, it's a very challenging moment for us, but that notwithstanding, I trust that my regional security council members are very active and committed to ensuring that the issue resolved. Unfortunately, late deep into the night, the youngest among the confirmed cases out of the 10 who are being quarantined at the hotel, the youngest around about 21 years old, scaled over the wall without the knowledge of the security guiding the openings, because the gates they were positioned. They mix them. They have 2 openings, and the military, we have 2 military, 2 police assigned to that place. So it was only the following morning we realized that one of them scaled over the wall and left her belongings, including her phone. She didn't pick anything apart from the way she left. So we quickly met at RESEC to see how they can cut around the area and try to fish the lady out. So currently we are on a search mission, and I believe strongly that the lady will be picked up. I've already on the quiet talked to a number of key stakeholders to monitor areas that we think the lady can sleep to. So that is what we are doing now. So out of the 10, it is that one girl or lady or a girl who has a skill over the wall without the knowledge of the security deep in the night.
You say this happened without the knowledge of the security officials?
Yeah, they wouldn't have allowed that to happen.
How many of them were guarding the hotel?
2 policemen, 2 military men.
Was anyone assigned to the section of the compound where she scaled the wall?
No, you see, the way it is, it has been walled, the wall is. So they were guiding the entrance and another potential opening place. So, and there were 2. So they were really, so the security people, the commanders have queried them and they have asked them to do what they need to do to be able to get them, and we have beefed up the security henceforth.
Is that to suggest, sir, that these security personnel are going through a disciplinary process?
That one, their commanders are handling them.
I'm simply asking because you said they have been queried.
Yeah, definitely, this thing it will not go scot-free because we are really not happy. We can't understand why these people should move out. But whilst we are doing the query, we are focusing on making sure that those who are there, they are more, the security is beefed up to protect them more, and the search mission, we are able to get the one back. And I believe that we will be able to get her back.
Have you added additional officials to?
Yes, that is why I said they have been beefed up. So
how many have been assigned to join the initial?
The numbers have not checked again. They will give me feedback. But what I can confirm is that they have beefed up the security because we met, and that was the recommendation. And they said they were going to act swiftly, and they've done that now.
When will you be releasing the picture of the escapee so that anyone who sees her can make a report?
Yeah, I will get the professional advice from the security people so that they can do the right thing so that by the end of the day we'll be able to get it.
Does it mean that it's possible this picture will not be released?
You see?
I was asking, since
yes,
the public may want to aid the authorities in finding this young lady, will you be releasing her picture?
Yes, the other danger too is that some of the people, even when they had it in town, some people in town come out and they were even saying, where is the people? They were even trying to say they will go and beat, they will get and carry the people out. So sometimes if we are not careful, some people, even if they see the girl in a way, some may even want to lynch the girl and just kill the girl. Because currently, people own people, parents, relatives, who are arriving from Accra. Surprisingly, even some who have traveled to other places, they've arrived, who are their breadwinners, they have been remitting back. They've arrived, and the household people ran to tell the assemblymen to come and tell us to just come and get the people to where they would test them before. So the way, the awareness, the alarm that is going on here is possible. So we are trying to manage all those things, put everything together and ensure that much as we want to get ahead, we should make it in a manner that the life of the person too will be there so that we can really get the person alive, not dead. So the security, they are using their professional approach to be able.
So the pictures will not be released?
No, that one, I can't confirm that because they said
okay,
they will roll out and let us know what they will do next.
Thank you very much, Mr. Salifu Said. He is the Northern Region Minister. Thanks for staying with us. This is Joy News Today. Now, the Ashanti region has recorded 9 cases, 7 in Kumasi and 2 in Obuasi. 50 immigrants have been screened with support of Ghana Immigration Service. The Regional Health Directorate says it has moved from passive surveillance to active surveillance after 350 contacts tracing team made up of newly trained nurses for Ashanti region were deployed to high-risk areas. My colleague, Oheming Teria, has more from a briefing from the Ghana Health Service in the region.
With the fight against this COVID-19 disease. We have 9 confirmed cases in the Ashanti region, and currently there are 282 the health workers who are already supporting contact tracing activities in the region. So the Ghana Health Service in Ashanti region has strategically identified certain locations to ensure that even in the midst of this restricted movement, our team members will be able to move freely to offer these very important services. So we are calling on all the people. It is very important to get marking. Ghana government or Ministry of Health so any Ghana Health Service so boa ama yetimi ahwehwe na ne titiriwa ne no.
Ohiming has joined us on live with more. Ohiming, what has the Health Directorate been saying?
It's been a discussion of several issues here at the Regional Health Directorate here in Kumasi, specifically at Edum. First, the regional health authorities touched on the incident in Biaso over the weekend where a sub-chief in Biaso died of COVID-19. And according to the Regional Health Director, Dr. Emmanuel Tinkran, he says 40 people believed to have come into contact with the disease have been identified and now currently undergoing self-isolation. He allayed the fear of residents that there could be outbreak of the pandemic in the vicinity. He says once the 40 people have been identified and undergoing self-quarantine as part of the measures, especially the support that they receive from the chiefs, from the people, and then the local municipal assembly, they are sure that they have been able to bring the situation under control. There's one particular thing that Dr. Emmanuel Tinkran mentioned, that there was not early detection of the case at the facilities where the disease was sent to, but they made amends by first identifying the 40 people involved and who are currently undergoing self-isolation. And he says, yes, residents should become, ask health authorities work on the issue. There's also another issue of the region where 9 suspected cases being recorded, and out of these 9, 7 were recorded in Kumasi and 2 in Obuasi. And out of the 9 cases recorded in the Ashanti region, 2 deaths have also been recorded, a situation which makes the Ashanti region one of the epic centers, apart from Greater Accra region and then Tema as well. So health authorities say they are not leaving any stone unturned as they roll out what they describe as active surveillance. First, they were into the passive surveillance where people believed or suspected to be carrying the virus were being tested. But with this active surveillance, they are moving to high-risk communities. When they say high-risk communities, they are communities where cases have been recorded, and they want to ensure that every member in these communities are tested. So henceforth, with the support of the security agencies, they will hit these high-risk communities with door-to-door or house-to-house testing with the support of the KCCR at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. They have enough equipment and enough logistics to carry out this active surveillance, which in local terms we will describe as house-to-house testing.
Ohiming, thank you for updating us on that news conference. You're still live on Joy News today. It's time for sports with the man who loves it, Nathaniel Atto. Stay with us. Let's head over to myjoyonline.com for the latest showbiz updates. Kumoji has tested negative for coronavirus, and of course, as you find there, celebrity tailor Elikem Kumoji was placed under mandatory quarantine, has tested negative for coronavirus. The Big Brother contestant, who is also an actor, is among some 1,030 persons who were placed under mandatory quarantine by government to be tested when they arrived in the country about a week ago. Among these people, about 78 of them have tested positive for coronavirus. You find more of that on myjoyonline.com. That's it for showbiz. Now, before we go, though, not everyone is too excited about how he's leading the fight against the global pandemic COVID-19. But there are, however, others who have fallen in love with aspects of his speech on updating the citizenry on what they must know and do to win the fight against the disease. In his last address to the country last Friday, President Akufo-Addo, whilst outlining latest measures, including movement restrictions, gave the following admonition.
That we know what to do to bring back our economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring people back to life. We will therefore protect people's lives, then their livelihoods. For the next 2 weeks, I urge all of you, especially residents in the affected areas of Greater Accra and Greater Kumasi, to be reminded every day that the front line of the fight against coronavirus is your front door. If you cross it, you and your family will likely be infected.
Now, this thought-provoking statement has caught the attention of the globe. It's trending, yes. Everyone is talking about it worldwide. Here's what we've gathered on social media. Professor Shafi Ahmed calls this the quote of the year. This is Tedros Adhanom. He's the head of the World Health Organization. He describes the president as his brother. He says, thank you for sending such a powerful message to the world, my brother, President Akufo-Addo. Together for a healthier, safer, fairer world, together against COVID-19. Yes, this is Natalie Martinek. She says, a leader who has priorities straight. We're all seeing what happens when leaders in society put system health above collective well-being. May we remember to cherish life more than any structure and system, and never forget the lessons we're learning from this time. Well, that's not all. Here is, pardon me now, Erin McDonnell also tweets, Ghana's president gets what ours does not. Piers Morgan has also tweeted in support of President Akufo-Addo. And that's how we end today's bulletin of Joy News today. My name is Daniel Dazie. Thanks so much for joining us. Up next is The Marketplace. But for more news, log on to myjoyonline.com. Have a good day.